Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. You tuned in to a nice one here. Stay tuned till the end. Gonna have some big stuff in the Dynasty Vault. It is volume 6. We're using case number 6 of 10. This is our own buyback product. The case before you holds 11 hits inside and 1 bonus box. We have 11 names in the break. Help us out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. Hit subscribe as well. Here's how it works. A quick rundown. I'm going to open all the boxes to reveal the 11 hits. We are then going to take your names, Jamie all the way down to John Cam. John Cam actually got into this break by getting the last pick in break number 8. Whoever gets the last pick moves on to the next vault, so welcome. I'm going to randomize your names for draft order. That's right, you're going to draft your hits. We will then paste in our draft order here. I will then start typing in the cards on the right. I'll start typing in all the hits. While I'm doing that, you can trade picks. If you see a card you just have to have and you want to trade up, you can offer the 6th spot and $200 to move up to the 1 spot or whatever you guys want to do. You can definitely use PayPal, Venmo. That's up to you guys. If you want to trade down, you can do that as well. Why would you trade down? We have bonuses if you get a bottom 3 pick. If you get the 9 spot, you're going to get the card you select or the item. Plus, you're going to go to our Hits of the Holidays. This is our Christmas giveaway break on January 5th. That is a week from tomorrow, week from Friday. Every break we do in December sends 1 person. We're giving away a lot of sealed product. Also some graded cards, things like that, gift cards. So if you get the 9 spot, you're going to be in that giveaway. The 10 spot will get the mystery box that is inside this case. We will not open that until the very end, so you'll get your item plus the mystery box. And if you get pick 11, you're going to get the last item remaining, and you are going to be in Tuesday night's vault. So you're going to get into the next one on us for free. So here we go. Let's start it out. Guys, please, the only thing we ask is don't affect somebody's selection. If you are watching this live, don't say anything that would influence someone's draft pick. You can say cool card, all that nice card. We want you to talk, but don't influence the people, the peeps. Don't influence the peeps. Some kind of hot pepper stuff, Doc? Oh, you had a patient with some hot pepper stuff going on?
No, he's asking if Carly sent him any yet, and I think they must be talking about the pickles. I'm just guessing.
Oh, you want some hot pickles? You want some of her hot pickles? You may be in the doctor's office if you do that, Doc. But luckily, you're a doctor. I don't know if you can treat yourself. I don't know how that works. See, I can open my own box. I'm a breaker. If I get a box for myself, I can open it myself. So if I was a doctor, I don't know if I can examine myself. I don't really know how that works. Here's the bonus box. That's going to go to the 10 spot. We will save that for later. You're safe. Elray's not in the break, so he can't take Draft Dolphins cards for you.
There you go. That's
always good. Doc is missing out on the spicy pickles. You don't want anything else she makes, Doc. Hey, tell him about the... she has rye bread, raw hamburger meat, and onions, and she eats it. Seriously, Doc, this is a thing they do in Wisconsin. It's disgusting. Could you tell her that's not healthy to just eat globs of raw hamburger meat? Doc, could you advise her on that? Please. I know you guys wanted to talk about this during the vault. Glad I can help. We have a My Guy alert. Carly may actually like this guy too, but she's not allowed to. He's my guy. Okay, this is from 2016 NT Football, which was the 10th anniversary of the product. They would release autographs that were acetate. It was like a 10th anniversary, kind of a special look to the cards. This is a Jordy Nelson on-card auto.
Wow.
Get a boom there. You guys know what jersey that is? That is a Pro Bowl jersey patch. Huge on-card auto and big autograph, literally, and numbered 9 of 10. I think a lot of the anniversary acetates were 9 of 10. Or numbered to 10, excuse me. There you go. From K-State, baby. Jordy Nelson. Pro Bowl patch auto. No, it's not a Reuben. It's raw hamburger meat, Frankie. Raw hamburger meat on rye bread with raw onions. Sounds delicious. Have you lost your mind? You like raw hamburger meat, Doc? You're a doctor. You're supposed to tell people not to eat raw meat. Let me know in the comments what you think of Carly's disgustingness. All right, we've got a hobby box. It is a box of 2023 iMac baseball. We've had some people asking about that, actually. Oh, I need the Jordy back. I'm going to have to type these in.
Oh, that's true.
iMac baseball hobby box. Kiddos, this will this obviously wouldn't fit in the bag apparently. This will ship sealed. We will not open this. This ships sealed. This is 2023 Immaculate. Comes in the metal tin, as you guys know. Pretty nice stuff. 2023 iMac. I will hand you that one. Oh, I like steak. I don't mind steak, like medium rare. She's not cooking the hamburger meat at all. It's just in the mouth. Not cooked. Raw meat. Not rare. Raw. The meat is the same as when the animal was running around. It's the same. Except it's not alive.
And it's not one animal. It's not one animal.
Yeah, it is. It's ground beef.
Well, yeah, but ground beef doesn't come from just one animal.
Right. They've mixed other things. There's other things in there too.
Other animals.
And they're not cooked. Did I mention it's not cooked? All right. The late great. I love this card. The late great Jim Brown. This is going to be a Donruss Classics auto.
Beautiful.
Had this re-slabbed with Beckett. The slab I got this in was kind of messed up. This is a let me see the year. This is a Legend auto from Donruss Classics, and I think this is 2005. No, 2003. Excuse me. Significant Signatures. Jim Brown. 10 on the auto. The card is authenticated. Just authentic. Beautiful. It's got the autograph authentication stamp that they used to do. I kind of miss them doing that. I like that. And there it is. It isn't serial number 230 of 250. So very cool Jim Brown. No longer with us. And that's actually our second Jim Brown in the vault so far. So second auto. Yeah, it's disgusting. Not the Jim Brown, the raw meat sandwich. What if there was like a bad hit in the vault? Like there's one thing like it makes whoever picks it has to do something. Like they have to eat one of those. What if instead of a card, it's like if you get the last pick, you go to the next vault, but you have to eat one of Carly's sandwiches. That'd be kind of cool. Nobody would want the last pick, I bet. If you had to do that. All right, if somebody doesn't want this, I'll just take it. That's all right. I'm a child of the 90s. 1994 Finest was the first time we ever saw Finest football. One per box, you would get a refractor. They were a new technology. Nobody knew much about them. They were tough to get, though. This is the Jerry Rice refractor, PSA 9. And these are usually off center, scratched, bubbles on them. They're messed up. A lot of these are messed up. It is hard to get a 9 grade. And make no mistake, a lot of people I've noticed when I was picking this up, they list these online as a refractor, but it's just the base card. They're trying to scam people. The rainbow finish on this, it is the refractor. You never want to buy one graded if it doesn't say the word refractor on it. It's just the base card. FYI. I love this set. A lot of Hall of Famers in the 94 Finest set. Tough to get, man. PSA graded. Very high. 9. No difference in getting the 8 spot. Oh, yeah, M-Hole. If we did that, you would be the one eating the raw meat. There's no doubt. M-Hole would be eating Carly's cooking. Or non-cooking.
What?
That's true. That would be you, M-Hole. Ooh, going vintage. M-Hole shows up, we go vintage. One of my favorite cards as far as the look of it. This is an SGC 5. This is a 58 Topps All-Star Mickey Mantle. If you don't like the look of that, you're just not living right. Classic card. Love the tuxedo slab on these things too. SGC 5 grade. Mickey Mantle, the Mick. I think we've had the Mick already in one or two of our cases. There it is. Really nice centering on the back. Centering definitely a little bit off on the front, but not the major issue on that one. Good eye appeal. It is good eye appeal. Just like you, M-Hole, you have good eye appeal. You know what I'm saying? That's what George said. He said you have good eye appeal. I didn't say that. Right, George?
I'm going to claim the 5th on that one.
Oh, you're saying he doesn't have good eye appeal.
I don't know. I'm just claiming the 5th.
Again, another card. You can I'll just take it if you guys don't want it. If you want the Donald Duck instead or something. This is 1998 Topps Season's Best, but nobody calls it that. Everyone calls this the Jordan Bombardiers.
Whoa.
It's a PSA 9. I'm choking. PSA 9. Boom. One of my favorite Michael Jordan insert designs ever. Not kidding. This is hard to get in a 9 grade. It's got the target on the Bombardiers. And he's shooting really fast because there's a lot of basketballs there. It's almost got the shimmer design before Panini did the shimmer design. This is Topps back in the day. And again, a pretty high grade. You guys can check the population reports on this stuff, but a lot of dark edges on the back make this pretty tough. Pretty tough to get a 9. And a 10 is crazy high. Crazy high money. So, there you go. Bombardiers Jordan. Technically, it's a season's best Jordan. Yeah, George can still see. He more, you can't really see M-Hole. It's more of a feeling, right? It's more of a contact.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. You can't really see him well.
Who?
M-Hole. But it's more of a feel.
Yeah, I can't see
It's more
him.
of a feeling.
I can't see him at all.
Yeah, it's more of a feeling.
If I'm going to do anything with him, there would be that.
There would be feeling. Yeah. Congrats, M-Hole, on that. All right. If you like Jackie Robinson, this is not a Jackie Robinson card, but it has a very cool manufactured patch, which I love, of Jackie Robinson. And this is the very tough to get autograph. 7 of 10 Bryce Harper. Ba-ba-boom. 7 of 10 Jackie Robinson tribute auto out of 2018 Topps Update. 2018 Update. It is an SGC 9 with a 10 on the auto. I love these cards, and you never pull the autos. You always get the regular patch cards, which look great, but love the autograph. Jackie Robinson Day commemorative patch autograph. He sees with the taste of his tongue, kind of like a snake.
Yeah, we're getting further away here.
Kind of like a snake. Yeah, George is like a snake.
Wow,
that's a compliment, George. That's a compliment. You need to shed your beard. All right, I have a redemption. Oh, I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's a good throw. I'm excited about this. The Triplets Hall of Fame art. So there's 3 babies. This might be 3 men and a baby. This might be a 3 men and a baby hit. Just saying, it might be. All right, I need to move these. I'm gonna have to scoot these. These are big cards, guys. These are big, like physically. They're probably emotionally big too. I'm gonna hand these envelopes to George. So these are an art card from, I guess, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So we've got some various oversized cards here. Now, they only printed 5,000 of the cards total. Now, not 5,000 were autographed. These are all going to be autographed.
Wow.
This is going to be Troy Aikman, and I'm going to try to get this whole thing in the picture. You've got the 8 inscription. You've got the Hall of Fame 2006. This is slabbed, authentic by Beckett. It's called the Goal Line Art Card. And this thing is, just for reference.
Yeah.
This thing is gigantic. So keep that in mind when you're choosing if you like oversized cards. You're getting all 3 of these, and you know who the triplets are.
Wow.
This is going to be Emmitt Smith.
That's crazy.
Get a boom for Emmitt.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
Great signature there.
Looks like he's flying on top of his signature.
He is flying on top of the signature. Class of 2010 for Emmitt. Also 5,000 total cards printed, but not autographed. And then Michael Irvin, my guy. I met Michael Irvin and Emmett a couple times. Actually never met Aikman. That is the best. I'm not kidding. That's the best Michael Irvin signature I've ever seen. His autos usually don't look like that. He inscribed it Playmaker. If you can make that out, he put his nickname on there. Hall of Fame in 07. And we're going to put these back in the in those envelopes just to try to protect these guys. They do make protective sleeves for these, but we don't have any. So we're going to put those in the envelopes to protect them, so they don't scratch. They're actually, the cases are almost in perfect condition, so I'll give those over to George. Hopefully you guys like that. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, you love it. All right, triplets. We got 3 more boxes to go. 3 autos of the triplets. Some big names in this, man. And yes, we've had certain names in a lot of the cases. I like to repeat a little bit sometimes. Wash, rinse, repeat. You send them in another room if you want, George. It don't matter. All right, I'm going to get weird here on you. This is going to get weird, and it's going to get weird real quick. I'll try to give you as much info as I have here on this card. 1919, the Home Mirror Mystery Lot. So I'm going to go through. This is going to be multiple cards here. It's going to be multiple cards.
Wow. Can I get into this?
I'm going to leave the bags on these just for time's sake. Sorry if these bags cause a glare. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 7 cards in this lot. And the last card is the one I kind of want to focus on. It's sort of the highlight. So let's just go through this. You are going to get all 7 cards. You're going to get a 1901 Ogden's Limited Jules Verne.
Whoa, didn't you boom all these? Because they're going to deserve it, I know.
We'll do it at the end, I guess. This is a Guinea Gold. It is altered, so maybe it was trimmed back in the day or something like that. PSA authenticated it, blank back.
That is crazy.
That's card 1. Card 2 is a T-80 Military Series Mounted Infantry China trimmed. So this is authenticated as well. Mounted Infantry China. It has a Tolstoy back like you'd see on a T206. Tolstoy cigarettes. You didn't always get baseball cards out of cigarettes. You got birds, famous Americans, things like that. All right, we've got a 22-23, and yes, that's 100 years ago. Cecil Parkin, Sporting Champions. That is a PSA 7, guys. That is a really high grade.
Wow.
Sporting Champions. I don't know much about him. I don't know what sport he was actually. Champion rower. I think it says rower.
He was a good sport.
He was a good sport. So there you go. That's a PSA 7. That's insane. All right, moving over to SGC. 1930 Players Cigarettes. They named a cigarette after you, George. W.H. Ponsford. That is a cricket player. That is a cricketer.
Wow.
Playing cricket back in the day. So that card is almost 100 years old. Moving on. We've got another cricketer here. This is a higher grade. SGC 3. And that's actually a year earlier, 1929. H.O. Willis. Or Wills, I should say. And who was that? That is H.A. Peach. H.A. Peach. And then we've got a 1910, 1911 Recruit Little Cigars. This is a T113 Egypt. So this card they made different countries on these. So there you go. That is a card about Egypt. You do have a little staining on here. That is a two grades, not bad on an old tobacco card. It's actually not a bad grade. All right, so and then those are the first 6. Here's the one. You can determine what you think of this. I will give you what info I have. To my knowledge, there are 2 of these that have ever been graded by SGC. I don't see any at PSA. I may be looking wrong. I only see 2 graded in 100 years. This is a 1919
Oh my God.
The Home Mirror Charlie Chaplin. This is a card made out of satin. This card is a satin Cinema Stars. It's authenticated by SGC.
Wow.
So you can do your own digging on this. One of these sets, this is a 5-card set, one of these sets has sold very, very cheaply. I'm talking real cheap. Somebody made a boo-boo. This card's only been graded twice. Picked this up at the National. So this is sort of the highlight of the group. Use your own conclusions. Last comp on this card, very low. But find them. Can you find one? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. So I have a rubber band we'll actually put around all those for later. So
You got the card on, right?
I do have the card. So yeah, Charlie Chaplin is the highlight of a 7-card lot. I'm gonna call that a 7-card. We'll call it a tobacco lot or a home mirror lot. But the Charlie Chaplin definitely has the quote-unquote eye appeal that you're looking for. That may be the longest item in vault history. That took forever. Yeah. So, good luck. Good luck on that. Yeah, somebody made a boo-boo on that card before. Oh, man. Oh, man. This card has new meaning now that the other guy on it went to the Hall of Fame last year. This is a dual autograph. Both autographs are on card, and it's from the 90s. That is very rare to get in the 90s. This is a Stadium Club co-signers, Derek Jeter and Scott Roland.
Wow.
Pull that out of a pack in the 90s. I kind of think in the 90s you're like, oh man, it's got Scott Roland on it. But now you're like, okay, it's got Scott Roland on it. This card has taken a turn for the better. There you go, Yankees and Phillies fans. That is pack pulled, baby. PSA 9 grade, which is also, again, tough. Dark corners. Dark corners make it tough. Stadium Club co-signers. This is going to be a tough draft. Don't know what you're going to do. Not sure what you're going to do. I have no predictions, so don't listen to me. Last card. Then we have our bonus box, of course. All right, this card is not pack pulled, the auto. This was signed later. So if you guys remember, we're going to go back to Stadium Club Baseball again. Every box in 94 Stadium Club, you got one first day issue card. And it had a stamp on it. It was made on the first day of production. This is a first day issue hand-signed card by Nolan Ryan.
Woo.
94 Stadium Club. The first day issues were very popular. They really still are, and why I like this, it's him walking off the field, his last game as a Ranger.
Whoa.
Famous picture, him calling it a career. So pretty cool stuff. It's authenticated by PSA. The autograph is graded only. The autograph got a 10. The card is not graded. So we'll get in a little closer. There's your first day issue stamp. And those came one per box. And I think the set was probably, I don't know, 300-400 cards. Nolan Ryan authenticated this as well. Got a Nolan Ryan authentication stamp. on top of the PSA Authentic. That's a big moment for any baseball fan in Texas. That was a big day for me. All right, here we go. We're going to determine our draft order. Don't pick your stuff yet. Don't pick your cards. We're going to give you guys 3 minutes to trade while I type in all these goodies. We are going to do the random 5 times. That's what we do on Thursdays. Let's see what order we're going to be picking in. Now, remember, if you trade one of the last 3 spots, people are going to want the spots because they have a bonus with them. The bonus does go with it. You don't get to keep the bonus if you trade out. So, something to keep in mind. John, I've got you marked with a star here. You've actually got the 11 spot 2 breaks in a row. You just keep bumping on to the next break. We're going to see where you end up this time. And Ed, I've got a little star here for your second spot. That is your nephew's spot. So now you know the one without a symbol is yours. The one with a symbol is your nephew's. So there we go. Let's take your names. We're going to go 5 times for our draft order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Jacob, H-O-H, down to John Cam for the, is that the 4th? That is the 3rd straight time. This will be the 4th vault.
Wow.
From 1 spot. He's got the 11 spot 3 times in a row. That is unbelievable. You can actually do the math on that. That's pretty unlikely. 5 times. John Cam turning into the new Jamie. Just bumping to the next break over and over again. So you'll be in Tuesday's vault unless you trade, John. John has not got to actually pick a card in 3 cases. All right, guys, we're going to turn down the sound. It is trade talk time. Feel free to trade. We'll be right back. All right, we do have some trade talk, so we'll let that play out for just a minute. We don't use a clock on this break. Doc's saying spot 8's available. David's saying spot 10 is available, also with the bonus box. Crystal's offering 4 for 10. You guys can trade during the draft as well. Like if the first 3 cards are taken and there's still a card you want, you can trade at that point. We have an offer of 5 spot and 100 to move up to 1. We have Dave saying, damn it, Joel. John Cam. God, that's unbelievable, man. 3 in a row. Number 11. Gotta love that, man. I know you like to pick a card eventually, but you just keep getting more and more cards. All right, we're going to go ahead and start. You guys can trade still, but we're going to say, Jacob, you're on the clock. And we're going to give you like 2 minutes, but we're not going to use an actual timer. Make sure you refresh your screen. Make sure your video's live. If you're 2 or 3 minutes behind, you're not going to know when it's your turn. This is a fun case. I remember putting this together. I remember thinking this is going to be fun. I have no clue how this is going to go. There were probably about 5 cases I was pretty sure I could pick the top 3 picks. This is not one of those.
I think that's what he's taking.
All right, he's taking the Cowboys. That does not surprise me at all. He's taking the Aikman, the Emmitt Smith, and the Michael Irvin autographed art cards. Those are awesome, man. Congratulations on that. I had to negotiate hard to get those off somebody. Those are sweet looking, and they're freshly slabbed. So
hold on, I don't know what this.
No, we're good. Jake made his selection, and Joel is offering $5 and $100 to move up to 2. So this is Ed's nephew is actually picking here with the asterisks. So you do have an offer to move down to 5, pick up a $100 bill. So that offer is out there, or you can make your selection. If you still think you can get your card at 5, perhaps you want to consider that. There's a very loud car outside. It is probably not George's. The art cards go at 1. The art cards go at 1. Your nephew says pass on the trade offer. All right, nephew. Oh, I didn't see Ed's answer. Who's all watching tonight, Ed? Is there a lot of people watching? All right, I don't blame him. I had no idea where this is going to go. The 1919 home mirror Charlie Chaplin, plus the 6 tobacco cards. It's a weird bunch. It's really hard to find sales of that card. And I will tell you, somebody screwed up. Or somebody got a really good deal on one. And somebody screwed up by selling it, not knowing what it was. That card's only been graded twice by SGC. I cannot find one that's ever been graded by PSA. Maybe I'm typing it in wrong. I think that card's a little more rare than people give it credit for. Nick THO up next. Your kids, the nephews, and your brother-in-law. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey man, that's a cool card. I don't do this. I try everything we buy. I try to put in the vault. I seriously thought about keeping the Charlie Chaplin because I wasn't sure if people would like it or whatever, and I just hated to see it go if somebody didn't like it. All right, wants to see the Bryce Harper. I'll be glad to show you guys cards when it's your turn. The SGC. Okay. Yep, that's it. This is the Jackie Robinson Day Tribute Auto, 7 of 10. That is from 2018 Topps Update, which If you guys remember, those got really expensive, those boxes, because they had the Acuna, Soto, Otani, all that stuff. But don't forget about the Jackie Robinson Day. That's not the cards people think of in 2018 update, but hey, no problem. Hey, don't cherish that Charlie Chaplin. Cherish that card. I don't know that you're ever going to find a lot of information on it. I don't know that anyone's going to offer you what you would want for it. There's just not going to be a way to find it. My advice would be, if you guys see one for sale, whether it be cheaply or whatever, grab it. Grab it and grade it. I kind of want to tell them what it sold for. Doesn't matter. Somebody screwed up. You guys can find it. There's a 5-card set of movie stars. Somebody bought the whole set.
He's going to take the Jeter Roland.
All right, Jeter and Scott Roland.
Rolling
on a river. Something. There you go, Nick. I love that card, man. Now that Roland's in the Hall of Fame, that's taken on a new meaning. I think we've had that card about a year. He was not in the Hall of Fame when I picked that up, I don't think. But I have slept since then. Congrats on that, man. PSA 9's a good grade. Kringle's up next. Muscle Joe? What's up, Muscle Joe? I feel like if I don't give you a shout out, you're gonna you're gonna whack me or something. You're gonna knock me out. Why do they call you Muscle Joe? Do I want to ask that question? Can you curl 300 pounds or something? Crystal's offering the 4 spot for the 10 spot to David. We have a trade offer out there. I like tough choices. All right, David said he will trade. So, guys, we need the trade details and we need your shipping zip code. Type in the trade, type in the zip code. We will confirm it. George will confirm it, to be exact. And I'm not going to put dashes on your names because we've already got people marked here. So we'll... Before you select David, let us confirm those zip codes.
Crystal, right?
He's aspiring to be muscular. Well, there you go. Well, don't aspire to be muscular. Just be muscular. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? If you aspire, it will be done. Muscle Joe.
And
getting the Thursday night shout out.
Good to go.
All right. David, you are on the clock. That is confirmed. 4 for 10. We may have the only buyback product where people want to go last or go late. I love it. Oh, you want a shout out from George too? Is that what he wants? How about a shout out from Muscle Joe?
Hey, Muscle Joe, what's on, buddy? I don't see you up there, but I bet you I wish I could.
Ugh. What does that mean?
See him up there?
He wishes he could see you up there. I don't know what that means. Oh, our autographs? I don't know if our autograph's worth anything, but what do you want us to sign? You want some of George's hair?
Oh, no.
How about a nice big glob of George's hair? I tell you what, with the Charlie Chaplin, we will sign something and we will send it with the Charlie Chaplin. David on the clock. So David's saying he would trade back to 5 or 6. So David, we'll give you about another minute in case somebody wants to trade up. If Joel wants to move up to 4 or Jamie. Hair relic. So I will tell you guys, the home mirror complete set sold on eBay. Now, I will say this. They were really messed up. The cards were heavily damaged. But they went for like under $50. Nobody knew it.
No. I
don't think anyone knew what it was.
Wow.
But the Charlie Chaplin looked like it had been run over by Santa and his reindeer. It did not look anywhere near as nice as the one you have. But somebody made a big boo-boo there. I would have bought that in a heartbeat. I don't care. I would have bought the whole set in a minute. Now, I will say you might want to buy the other 4 cards to have the set. That might be interesting. If you can find the other 4 and get them authenticated by SGC, that might be pretty cool. I think there's some female actresses. I don't know who the other... He's the most famous person in the set. I don't think I've heard of the other people. All right, David, about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, David.
He's taking the Michael Jordan.
Oh, man, smart choice. Bombardiers. I probably spelled that wrong, but it does look like on the card it has 2 D's in it. That's why I put that. Spelling aside, I'm from Texas. David, that's a nice Jordan. The grade on that one makes a huge difference. It's pretty tough to find in a PSA 9. I could have easily seen that card, seen it go first. It could have went number 1. There's a lot of cards here that I feel like could go number 1. That was one of them, so congrats. Joel up next. I have that Jordan in my collection. It's raw, but mine is messed up, so yours is not. Hey, what's up, Wacky?
So you're saying you might switch out with him on the... Don't tell him about that.
Yeah, sure, I'll trade you out. No problem. The Harper is not an on-card auto. The Harper is a sticker, correct, George? Right there? Sticker?
Yes, sticker.
All right, sticker auto. It is a sticker auto. Man, I think you got to feel good if you're in the middle of this draft. There's a lot of good cards still. All right, Joel is taking... let's see. Oh, no, he said if it's on card, he's taking it. It is not on card, so I'm going to let you tell me what your draft pick is. It is a sticker.
You look... I'm sure it is.
It is. It's a sticker. It's a hard-to-see sticker, but it is a sticker nonetheless.
Right.
He said, oh, hell, just go Harper. All right. Bryce Harper, Jackie Robinson Day, tribute auto, number 7 of 10. I need to shorten my title here. There we go. Bryce Harper goes to the 5 spot. Jamie from Georgia up at 6. Hey, Wacky, after our break's over, we can answer your questions. We'll finish this up, and we can answer your questions when it's over. Fair enough. Your first ever Bryce Harper auto. That'll work.
Jamie is taking Jim Brown.
That is the steal so far. That's way too late for that. Jim Brown goes at the 6th spot. I think our last Jim Brown auto went at the 2 spot, perhaps. Although it was a little bit higher grade probably on the other one. I think Jamie got the other one as well. If my memory serves me correctly, very nice steal at the 6th spot. Mark Gov up next. I'm telling you guys, at 6, 7, and 8, you got to be feeling pretty good about life. What still remains on the board. So, good stuff. Don't put that in your case, Jamie. It'll sell. Jim Brown doesn't stay in your case very long. Are you going to the Dallas Card Show, Jamie? Am I gonna see you there in January? All right, Mark is taking the Mantle at the 7 spot. So pretty solid, man. Pretty solid for, and like we tell you guys, I guess the spots you're not hoping for is like 7, 8. You got to feel pretty good when a Mickey Mantle falls to you at 7. So good hit there, Mark, from California. And Doc, welcome back, baby. We miss you, Doc. Doc is on the clock.
That is true. We do miss Doc.
We miss Doc, man.
We've mentioned you several times. Didn't call you, but we mentioned you.
Yeah, nice steal on Jim Brown falling down. Mickey Mantle as well. There's a lot of cards here that could have easily gone at number 1. I can pick like probably 5 cards here that could have gone at the 1 spot, and it wouldn't have surprised me.
IMAX.
All right, he's taking the Immaculate baseball box. Sealed box, baby. Let us know what you get, Doc. The sealed box goes at the 8 spot. And then we go to Ed. Ed, your nephew picked way higher than you, probably because he's more muscular. Or maybe that's not Muscle Joe. Maybe that's a different person. But nevertheless, you are going to go to our Hits of the Holidays. That's the first thing, Ed. You're going to be in our giveaway on January 5th. That is a week from Friday. You're guaranteed a hit in that break. Going to be a lot of sealed boxes. Going to be some cards as well. So congrats to our 4 names. Patrick got in twice, and then Mark and Ed tonight. And then you get to choose what you want. He's just luckier than you. If only you would have taken the bottom name, Ed. David, it's a really cool Jordan. That's one of the most iconic Jordan insert designs ever. I love it. The sticky fingers, the bombardiers, the Enfuego. Those were really cool designs in the top season's best. Yeah, he wants to take a look at the Jordy Nelson. So this is from 2016 National Treasures Football, which was the 10th anniversary. And they would do, some of them would say 10th anniversary on the bottom. This one does not. But it is an acetate numbered to 10. And that's got the Pro Bowl jersey. I just remember from memory the Pro Bowl having neon orange for one team, and then I think the AFC and the NFC having the neon green. The numbering is 9 of 10. And again, that is 2016 NT. Yeah, that's one of the coolest designs on the season's best. Topps Chrome also had season's best, but I don't think they made the Bombardiers in the Chrome set. I think they just made the sticky fingers. That was kind of an interesting thing. Maybe wrong on that. About 1 minute, Ed. About a minute.
He's taking the Jordy.
All right. Carly approves of that selection. You get the Jordy Nelson. You also get a spot in the Hits of the Holidays. Nice day at the office. Wasn't sure where Jordy was going to go. Crystal and Dave up at the 10 spot. Yeah, this card lasted too long. This card lasted way too long. I'm going to say that on the Jim Brown, but this one lasted way too long. Jerry Rice. That is a valuable card. Fell all the way to the 10 spot. That is not a cheap card, guys. That is not a cheap card. So value-wise, I think you guys hit a home run at 10. And then John Cam, you're getting the Nolan Ryan walking off the field. Autographed first day issue parallel. And John just keeps getting free cards over and over again. So we'll see you Tuesday night. Let's see, as if you needed something else with the Jerry Rice. Let's see what you guys get in the bonus box. That Rice is expensive, man. I think that's over, I don't like doing value, but the draft's over now. I think that's over a $300 card, maybe $400. It's expensive. A little pricey. You could take the bonus box back. You should take the bonus box back since they got the Rice. They don't want it. They don't want it. I got a redemption. I got a redemption here. You were going to take the Rice at 4. Well, you made a really good move then. It could have gone at 4. It wouldn't have surprised me. Oh, man. Carly. I can't believe I typed this on here. I need to erase this. Can I cover this up? Fear the deer.
Well, you didn't a minute ago, so I'm...
Carly has one of these cards, actually. Carly, or one of these photos. This is really cool. I will say I hate shipping these. Shipping these is a giant pain in the rear, but we're going to do it. We love you guys. This is, and it's hard to show these. This is a Giannis autographed 16 by 20, I believe, photo. I'm going to do it sideways here. You can see it a little bit better. It's his head, and he's dunking in his head. Green ink autograph, James Spence, JSA authenticated. Greek Freak. Isn't this the one you have, Carly? We sent you guys one of these for like Adam's birthday or something. JSA authenticated. So 16 by 20 photo, very large and in charge. That's going to go with the Jerry Rice. Man, you guys had a monster 10 spot. Great 10 spot.
Carly says, I do have that picture. I love it.
Yeah, that's a cool photo. One of our distributors got us a few of those, and just use them occasionally for different things. Thought that was a great bonus item. This was one of my favorite cases because of the variety. Feel like everybody got a pretty good experience here. So we'll be right back. We can discuss the draft. So stay with us and check out our Vault playlist. There are over 57 videos on our YouTube channel in one big playlist. You can go watch every Vault we've ever done. Some very expensive cards. Cards that back then were hundreds of dollars. Now they're thousands. So it's pretty fun to go watch it. Make sure you guys do that. We'll be right back.